Hi, my name is John Take, and I'm the high school principal at Fellows Free Academy in Fairfax, Vermont. We're working toward becoming a proficiency-based school and hope to answer some of your questions, particularly regarding student recognition. We'll use these progress descriptors to document the student's current location on the path towards proficiency. Our goal is for students to continue to make progress toward proficiency on an indicator throughout a course, semester, and year. Therefore, a student's level of proficiency will change as the student provides evidence of learning. The progress descriptors show where a student is at this time. The main method used to determine student recognition in a traditional grading system is the grade point average, or GPA. BFA will calculate a GPA for students based on their proficiency level for any indicator for which they've had the opportunity to provide evidence. That is, if an indicator is a goal for a course they have taken, the student's level at that time will be included in the GPA calculation. Let's look at an example GPA calculation. This student has provided evidence of proficiency at these levels at the end of a semester. We will translate those levels to a number and calculate the average using the total and the number of indicators at this time. In this case, the student's GPA is a 2.8. It's important to remember that in a proficiency-based system, the student's level on any indicator can change anytime additional evidence of learning is submitted. In this case, the student's level in science and in one of the transferable skills has improved. With additional courses, the student's GPA will now include the new indicators and improve levels. Using the growth and new learning, the student's GPA is now a 3.0. We will recognize students based on their current GPA at the end of each semester using these descriptors of achievement. We expect that students will be making progress towards proficiency during their first years in high school. We do not want to publish a GPA that is artificially low and send a false and potentially negative message about their progress after a semester or two of work. We want to encourage and develop a growth mindset in our students and allow time for students to extend their learning beyond the proficiency level. We believe that the first time a student might require a GPA is halfway through their junior year, when scholarships for continued education start to become available. Prior to that point, we know that insurance companies may require verification that your student is eligible for a good student discount. We will provide a letter at your request to help keep your rates low. The other important milestone for students is eligibility for the National Honor Society in the second semester of their sophomore year. In the past, students met the scholarship criteria based on their GPA. At BFA, we will invite every sophomore to provide evidence of their scholarship if they wish to be considered for NHS. This matches the process students currently use to document their service and leadership, and should provide more students with the opportunity to be recognized. We will use the same scale to determine honors at graduation. Using the Latin honor system will allow us to honor the achievements of more students at graduation than our current valedictorian salutatorian model. Along with most private elite high schools, over half of the high schools in the United States and Vermont's largest schools, BFA will no longer rank students. There are several disadvantages to reporting class rank, including allowing fractional differences in GPA to determine honors, the potential for students to select less challenging courses to protect their GPA, and the added stress associated with the consistent effort to be on top. Our goal is to recognize as many of our students as are deserving based on their achievements at BFA. Our next video will describe our plans to report student progress at BFA. Please let me know using this email address if you have any questions. I thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting our students and our school.